Yes, we have to consider this as the part 2 of this broadcast. Of course, they keep doing what they have to do, and then we will be doing what we have to do. Like I was saying in the part 1 of this broadcast, because this should be considered as the part 2. These DISDAIN individuals, I have explained in details before. There are 3 boyfriends looking for one girl. And the girl is Nigeria. And the 3 boyfriend is Wazobia. The number 1 boyfriend, Awusa, love Nigeria. He went for Nigeria. Number 2 boyfriend, Igbo, love Nigeria. They went for Nigeria. And number 3 boyfriend, Yoruba, love Nigeria. They went for Nigeria. And so the Igbo begin to tell the Hausa and Yoruba to forget about Nigeria, the girl, that she's not educated, she's illiterate, she's not exposed. And then all of a sudden, Hausa agree that, oh, let's forget about Nigeria. Yoruba say, well, it's good, let's forget about Nigeria. And the Igbo embrace Nigeria, the love of their life. And then these 3 friends later discover that one of the boyfriend that was demarketing the girlfriend now is in love with the girl. They were not happy. They felt cheated because the Igbo told the Yoruba and the Hausa that the girl called Nigeria is not good. She is illiterate. She's a zoo, uneducated. And now the love life of Hausa and Yoruba were tampered with. But they are determined to get the girlfriend back. Now, 3 men are going for one girlfriend, one Nigeria. Now, based on past experience, which you will discover in my first broadcast, how it happened, the only thing they can do to be relevant and discourage the other person from wooing this girl called Nigeria is to demarket Nigeria. So, when you see them telling you, Nigeria is a zoo, Nigeria is this one, it's a corrupt country, it's a useless country, do not think it is the interest of Nigeria or the love of Nigeria that is. No, it is what they are looking for. And if they can't get it, they will talk down on those individuals. In the first broadcast before I was cut off, I spent time trying to tell you how they function. But in this last part, I want to talk about the reality which we must all face. And the reality is that Nigeria is none of these things they say they are, except you are. If you are an animal in the zoo, then agree Nigeria is a zoo. If you are useless, agree that Nigeria is useless. If you are corrupt, believe them. Because the last time I checked, even the most corrupt of Nigeria, if there is any, will not agree that they are corrupt. And then how can we agree that individually we are not correct, but together we are corrupt? Something is wrong somewhere. Now, the reality we have to face is this. Number 1, you must understand that Nigeria is not the only country in the world that has gone through this process. Many countries were there. Ask yourself, how do they succeed? How do they overcome this challenge we are facing as Nigeria? You will see they stop listening to gossip. They stop listening to those demarketing their country. They start looking at the country they want and start building it. India were there. They are testament to us. China and Japan were there. They are testament to this truth. Many countries went under this same problem we went through. But they got to a stage and said, no. The colonial master has done what they need to do. They moved on. And this is our time. We have to do what we got to do, and then we move on. And they initiated the process. The process I call the moment of reality. Time for impression is gone. You know, when you are dealing with the issue of a woman, there is time for impression and there is time for reality. The Wazobia have been playing game of impression with our lives as a people for 64 years now. This is the era of reality. What do I mean? This girl called Nigeria, Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo have been dying to friend. Is their girlfriend. They have been impressing us. And what do they have to impress us? Lies, deceit. Without Wike today, they will rubbish Ahmed Bola Tinubu. And the blow that is supposed to come for Ahmed Bola Tinubu is Wike that is collecting it. Have you seen anybody? Have you not noticed recently how they are attacking Wike? Is there anything Wike is going to do that the past leaders has not done? When the Erufai was demolishing Abuja, many Nigerians relocated and said they are no longer Nigeria. I have a brother who had a lot of estates in Abuja. Erufai demolished all of them. The little property was able to lay hand on. He sold all of them, packed his baggage and baggages, relocated to Canada. He told us he's no longer Nigeria. Check since then till today, he doesn't come home. He say, I am no longer Nigeria. Did they sing Erufai? Wike that is less than 1 year. Hey, Wike want to demolish. Wike want to demolish. There is something they want to steal. Wike is preventing them from doing. The reality there is that this is not going to be a year of impression so that they like you. You know, we are this one. No, year of reality, we must go back to work. How did they go to work? When the Europeans brought technology to China and Japan people, not everybody embraced it. They gave them technology. They gave them religion. They gave them, even infiltrated their culture, gave them some vital aspect of life. The Chinese people made the choice. The Indian people made the choice. Have Nigeria made the choice? This is the moment of reality. Let us explain it. When they got to India, they brought Bible. The Indian did not discard the Bible. Those who accepted it, accepted it. But that is not their religion identity, Christianity. It's not Indian religion identity. They forged their own religion identity. And this is one truth most of us will get to accept in the nearest future. They brought technology. Indian accept technology. And today, they are one of the leading nations in terms of technology around the world. They brought English, ways of dressing. Indian forged their own. And they started working towards it. It was not an easy decision to make, but they're there right now. The same thing is applicable to China, to Japan, and any country around the world today that is thriving. But Nigerians, in as much as I will not stand here to blame the leaders, not because they are exonerated from this thing, but because we are the one that is supposed to start the revolution. But in our tiny mind, revolution is when I come out, I say Tinubu is useless, Tinubu is hopeless, Nigerians are criminal, Nigeria is a zoo. That is not a revolution. That is mentality, criminality. That is madness. The true revolution is to make everybody understand that while we fight for our PhD, LLB, QQQ, every degree you can bag around the world, it's quite unfortunate that we look at pedigree to solve our problem. And somebody say, where do you work? Did he go to school? Who is your father? And you want to be like America. Forgetting that America is a country built by slaves, people without PhD. From the lowest to every technology, every advancement of America is built by slaves. Check China. They do not take your education as serious as handwork. But we have to go hungry. We have to sell property to pay school fees because we are not living in reality. Everybody want to know your qualification. What is his PhD? And the real thing that matters about life, we are abandoning them. Go to China. Their children are learning handwork. Go to Israel that feel threatened. You get to finish secondary school, you join army and learn how to do combat. They are farmers even when their land is stone. They export food to other people. They don't read this thing in the university. And come to think about it, your Nigerian or African university does not teach you certain courses that will make you useful in life. Philosopher, macroology, emiryology, oshetiology, atoromology, oroboroborology, philosophology, you will not get employment. The true revolution is go and make use of your hand. Go and begin to learn work. You are a graduate carrying certificate up and down. Go and learn work. Go and try and become solution. And by the time they see nobody is looking for employment in Nigeria, let them employ their rest family. By the time all of us can repair air condition, by the time all of us can build, assemble motor in our own place, by the time we face reality to build the world and the future we desire with our hand, we are not going anywhere. These three men will continually fight over this girlfriend. And those of us who know nothing about their relationship will suffer it. Don't you see that when father and mother are quarreling, who are the victim? Their children. The war between Wazobia, minority will suffer for it. And so the true revolution, if you must know, stop doing yahoo yahoo. Stop gallivanting. Stop parading. Look for something what, why, and do. Invest in your life. Because we are losing out already. We are baby feeding nation. And that is the problem. I cannot hold on. I cannot in my life think I will wake up one day and begin to cry. Oh, give me a minimum wage. Give me my minimum wage. When I'm supposed to be giving them minimum wage. But you limit yourself. Election is going to come. You're going to lie to put another criminal on power. And then you will spend the next 4 or 8 years crying that they didn't do well. My brother, check your hand. This is a new year. All those people are masters of their game. When they come out, even the most intelligent among them can play fool. Maybe because they are fool. Maybe because they are wicked. Maybe because they are ignorant. I still don't want to believe that what Dele Momodu was saying is true. I still can't believe Dele, a man I value as a moral principle agent, can be talking about that thing about Nigeria when they truly know the game going on. No, look at Goodluck time. He was a minority. The 3 boyfriends were not happy. P2B that is jumping up and down. Igbo people were the one who made sure Goodluck went out there. But they didn't come out openly. Where is Father Mbaka? No more prophecy. Oh, our Nigeria, Goodluck is not longer the good luck. He has become bad luck. Bad luck has entered Aso Rock. Have you people forgotten? And then he switched the sermon. We, the people of God in adoration, we prayed very well, and God heard our prayer and sent us Muhammadu Buhari. And Muhammadu Buhari now, Muhammadu Buhari, his children are angelic children. His wife, have you people forgotten? But they were wooing Hausa. They know what they are doing. And that is why they thought Buhari will give to P2B. But Atiku messed it up. And so since it didn't work, he went to Yoruba. And then, what are we going to do? We start all over again. Tinubu is an idiot. Tinubu is a criminal. Tinubu is not qualified. Tinubu is not a good president. Tinubu is stealing money. That is exactly what we have been doing for 64 years. But believe me, time for impression is over. Let me break it down a little bit. When you are looking for a girlfriend, the first thing you do is impression. When you come and meet the girl, you behave like, very gentle, handsome, gentleman. But when the deed is done, you face reality because you can't be pretending to be chopping chicken you can't afford for a lifetime. So you get to a stage, you tell your girlfriend, that chicken I was giving you to impress you. This is how we must live so we can train our children. This is reality. So coming to think, you will go, the military are corrupt, the police are corrupt, the army are terrorists. My brother, you are living in old school. This is a new era. Beware of those who constantly demarket Nigeria. Some of them do it ignorantly. Some of them are doing it because they did not get their own share. They want their own share. By all means. And that is what they do. Don't you know that adage as Abo? And so when you are looking for something in Aso Rock, you don't get it. And then all of us are now useless because we are Nigeria. But next generation of Nigeria, forget about your age. Because our timeline are different. And in some of my brokers, we look at that timeline. When your time comes, nobody can stop it. But when you are not aware you have a timeline that you can function, you won't even exist. Nobody need to stop you. You stop yourself. And when Nigerians do not know their timeline, how could they function? Some of you think you are old. You are retiring. You know, you can imagine Oyedepo retiring or whatever he's doing to Abioye. You think they don't know what they are fighting for? You think they are fighting for Jesus Christ? No, let's go back there now. Let's go back to Winners Chapel. Maybe you will get sense. Oyedepo, yes, General Overseer. He started laboring in Winners Chapel. And then he's old and know he will not be there for a long time. Then the laborer that helped him to build the church, Abioye, is very vibrant, still very strong to take over when Oyedepo is gone. Now Oyedepo have to retire him so that Oyedepo children can take over God's property. And now they are now telling him to come back to be re-employed with terms and conditions. Like say, how do they sell cigarette again? Federal Ministry of Health wants that tobacco smokers are liable to death. But yet they are selling it to you. That is tobacco they are selling to Abioye. But that is not my concern. What I want you to see there is how these things work. But then learning from Winners Chapel Encounter, this thing Oyedepo is doing, mark my word, Winners Chapel will go down like, what is the name of Benson Idahusa? Church of God Mission. The same mistake Benson Idahusa made. Ayo Risejafo would have been the next person mounting that leadership. Idahusa wanted his wife, maybe his children. But can't they learn from Redeem? Adeboye is not the founder of Redeem, and it's not even among the pioneers. But because these people allow God work to be God work, that is why Adeboye is there. And that is why Redeem is there. That is why Redeem may be there for a very long time if they don't compromise it. We all know the politics. That is the same politics they are playing in Nigeria. And why they are doing this, they distract the next generation. So the timeline I'm talking here is, don't think you are old. There is something you can do. Check inside you. There is something you can manufacture. There is a desire, something you can produce. There is a gift you can offer. Maybe you are the last of our kind. This is the time to begin to think about how to do it. Begin to run around. The guy they call Einstein went to school. And by the time he came back from school, a teacher handed a note to him to give to his mother. And the mother read the letter and saw, was it Einstein or Nikola Tesla? It should be Einstein. And then he looked the result. The teacher or the form master told the parents, this child is too dull, he's an idiot. We can't continue to accommodate him here. And then the mother didn't tell the son. He kept the letter. And then he started training his son. And today he's one of the highest, how do I call him, scientists the world has ever known. And the mother never told him. But the mother proved the teacher wrong. And one day he saw, was it not his 74th birthday that he was going through some of the file after the mother passed away, and saw the letter from the teacher that he was a dummy. He don't have brain. And somebody who don't have brain created the word. And you can say, I'm 100 years. There is something you know. You will, the grave, they say, is the richest place. You will die with it. Don't die with it. Hand it over. Hand it over. Some of you are very young. You should be grateful. You can start all over again. Because this is how China is surviving. They are handing over technology from one generation to another. But now they have handed over Yahoo to you. You have Android phone. You are cashing out. One day you will not have access to this Android phone if you don't have your own Android phone. I know you don't understand. Now, do you know the countries that produce or manufacture plane don't sell new plane to countries that cannot manufacture new plane? I know you don't know. Nigeria cannot buy new plane. Countries that produce steel rubber plane do not sell new plane to countries that cannot produce steel rubber plane. Don't you know? Was India manufacturing plane? Was China manufacturing plane? Were they even pioneer in any of this technology? They stole it, they built on it, they magnified its power, and they put the world on their heels. America gave China technology. Today, I am telling you that before America will challenge China technologically or otherwise, they will have to think twice. And then what do we have? The one we have is even being taken from us. And somebody will tell you that revolution is to come to social media, is to wear cloth, and then come and protest. Somebody called me one day. He said, I want you people to go to Abuja. Let's go and do protests. What he was saying was right. He said, let's hire 21 boss. And then let's mobilize so number. We will pay for hotel. We will pay this one. We will do this one. Since that day, I stopped talking to that man. Because I see his opinion about me. I see his opinion about me. So your children are in diaspora. I'll be the one doing the Oshobe. This is no longer the word of Oshobe. And most of you will love it. We say we are here, we want to protest against the Senate, we want to protest against the presidency, but we are jobless. Many of us now Yahoo. You don't enter Yahoo Plus. No. Nobody takes the kingdom by words. You take it by action. That money they are going to use to give us to go and do protest. Let them give it to us. Let us develop one life. And if you develop the real life, that real life will develop another life. How many PhD did Zuckerberg have? The owner of this Facebook. How many PhD? You are waiting, you are useless because you didn't go to school. And you are useless. No. Going to school is just a plus. So you can access everywhere. But believe me, your destiny is not tied to it. We need to change the revolution. Let's talk about revolutionizing Nigeria, technological wise. Let's talk about rebuilding our lives, starting from the grassroots. But they won't let you see this. They won't encourage you. I was with Okezie Ekpazu some time ago. And then when we went to see him regarding a particular issue, a young man came with a transformer he produced. He showed us how the thing was functioning. This is a renewable energy of its own. There was no petrol, there was no diesel, no gas. It was sustained through a magnetic field, recycling the current it is producing for itself. A small boy. And if that is developed or expanded, we will not be talking of NEPA. How many people has come to cry, why is Nigeria NEPA not working? We want to know. And then if the person is sincere, then say every street generates your light. Where are they getting the light we are using? Is it not from the river? Can't we create our dam? Can't Nigeria create their own dam? But these are not their concern. Because when these things happen, some of the children of nobody will become somebody. Because they have taught all their children to drink wine and relax. Because they thought that is life. And they want us to follow their children in that same manner. My brother, get used to your hand. I remember when Moses confronted God the first time. And he told God in the midst of the problem, what do I do? The Egyptians are coming behind. On the right you have the mountain. On the left is the desert. And before me is the Red Sea. What do I do? God didn't say, wait, let me release thunder and kill your enemy. Wait, let me level the mountain. Wait, let me cast the desert. Wait, let me freeze the ocean. No. God simply asked Moses to shut up. Go and read Exodus 14. Shut up. What do you have in your hand? God actually stopped Moses from stop praying. God was saying, there is time for all those things. So God says, stop praying. Stop the praying. What do you have in your hand? Before we come out and talk to governor, before we come out and talk to anybody, what do you have in your hand? This is how you should think next year. Stop looking for what do we do? Because it's the same thing. Those in power will be telling you, Nigerians are useless, Nigerians are hopeless, Nigerians are indisciplined. Did you not hear it from Fela? Did they not call us lazy youth? I mean, while we are on the other hand, we are saying Nigeria is a zoo, Nigeria is a animal kingdom, Nigeria is a... So who is actually right? Did we not do it in Biafra agitation? So who is actually right? My brother, these are distractions. And why we do this thing? We lose it. There is something here. Find out. That is the real revolution that must take place. If Africans must be liberated. Not this one we are jumping up and down, importing rubbish and nonsense that we can produce. They will tell you government policy. We can't change that policy by our action. I farm almost 50% of what I eat. I farm it. If I were close to my farm now, I will show you. Even yesterday, I went to harvest cassava. I will show you. Let government come and put policy to collect my cassava. You think you can do Yahoo more than me? But somewhere along the line, this culture and tradition that was handed over to me, I will hand it over to my children. But when we keep dwelling on that part, understand these people who want something from the Aso Rock, these people who want where they will steal their own national cake, as they call it, they will never let you see that there is any good in you. You go to a newspaper now, they will tell you, Tinubu, Port Harcourt refinery is not working. In fact, they dropped the price of oil, petrol as we speak. But they also dropped the size of meter. They told us they dropped the price. But now, it's the price of meter that they actually drop, and they are deceiving us. We are going to blame Tinubu. No, let us blame Wike. But meanwhile, the solution to our misery, that is what I call it, is not with them. It is with us. We are responsible for what will happen to us tomorrow. The first thing you need to do is to equip yourself. Get use. Very good usefulness. There are many people in diaspora looking for people to invest on here in Nigeria, but they can't trust you. A brother was telling me how I got involved in rice farming, how we wanted to expand it, having rented acres of land to do the farm. And now the people who want to help him now want to play smart. I know those things are discouraging. I know those things are not encouraging. I know most of you are running from those things. Are we talking about those trying to build houses? The money you would have used in building estate, they won't even do one bungalow for you. They can even go ahead and video other people projects and then send that is your own. How many of you have returned and then everything you labored for is gone? But these are not the problem. The problem is to allow yourself to be defeated by these things that are actually imaginary. Because you can't stop them. And whatever you lose, you will gain it back. And if I continue, you may not understand what I'm saying. But it is simple. Nigeria is a beautiful damsel, a very young, vibrant, loving wife. Nigeria is a girl, very beautiful girl. Pointed nose, pointed breasts, big hips, everywhere qualified. She's the envy of every nation. But 3 men are dragging the girl. 3 men introduce what is happening today. Because this man will tell this man, leave that girl, she's useless, she's not qualified. That one we say true, but they will go behind and still be loving the girl. No, they will still go behind and be loving the girl. When you see Yoruba now, like today now, when you see Dele Momodu talk about Nigeria, you can kill all of us. When you see P2B condemn Tinubu, you can kill Tinubu. When you see some Hausa people now condemning Tinubu, you will say divide Nigeria. Now lie, now the girlfriend all of them they look for. And they tell us, say, the girl is ugly, she is old, she is worn out. She's not old, she's not worn out. We may be the one that will become old later on. We may be the one that will be worn out later on. We may lose the love of our life in the nearest future if we don't get busy with our hands. Maybe you will understand. But in case you did not understand, don't worry. We are going somewhere. I'll go to the comment section and see maybe there are people who will insult me because I love insult. I love insult. Most especially when it's coming from Igbo Biafra. I love it. Achoibe, good morning from here. I greet you. Compliment of the season, everyone. I see Izu. You say Rijugudu Ofo. Well, I don't know what that means. He said, I see Macron. He said, please, can you go and check your BP? Your eye is closing. Of course, if he close, trying to deliver you, Macron, from your miserable life, I think my life would have been given to the service of something that is greater than you. Okay? So, but you are Igbo man. It's in your nature. You are the one that told Hausa and Yoruba that Nigeria is a beautiful girl, not knowing that Hausa and Yoruba will find out or will get interest. Igbo people told the Yoruba and Hausa that Nigeria is a beautiful girl. And what happened? Yoruba and Hausa embraced Nigeria. And now Igbo people thought they will have the beautiful girl for themselves. It didn't work out again. Now they have to demarket the girl. Doctor on Facebook, go and check your BP. Your eye is closing. But your mother is dying in the village. You can't even go home to your southeast because of your creation, unknown gunmen. It doesn't give you concern. Almost 70% of your people now, the one that is not pushing drug, is into human trafficking, baby factory, fake food production. It's not concerned to you. Moreover, who will give me original BP drug when Igbo people are the one importing fake drug into Nigeria? And you are correct, Marcin. I actually have BP. I went to chemists. All of them are fake drug by Igbo people. You see your life? We see your life? But what you want all of us to do is to condemn Nigeria so that you will be happy. That's the problem of Nigeria. Odogwu, I greet you from here. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Please drop your insults very quickly. Good morning, Brother George. Merry Christmas. Good luck, good morning, and I wish you the same. Best. I see Ken. He say, please, are you speaking from your heart? But honestly, I don't know. You should answer that. It would have been better, Ken, you throw the insult. or you communicate in such a way to benefit other readers? So are you speaking from your heart? And I should ask you, am I speaking or are you asking from your heart? These are Nigerians. This is how they reason. Just look at their brain. You see how they reason. But these are the people who will come and tell you that, oh, Tinubu is your problem. Oh, the governors are your problem. Oh, but they are worse than something I could mention. Say greetings to you, my brother, ancestry. I greet you, my brother. Because they don't want us to know the truth. All they want us to do is to be insulting everybody. Tinubu is a criminal. Tinubu have stolen money. Tinubu. That is it. I see Ife here, Austin. He said, good morning and Merry Christmas, brother. Keep up the good work. I wish you the same, Ife. Good morning from here. They don't want us to know the truth. See this loving girl, this beautiful girl called One Nigeria. Our girlfriend, only 3 of them won't collect her. Now I know end there. One now, one chance the other to make only collect the girl. He good? Is he good? And so that is why they demarket. It's applicable to every area of your life. If you have to be dragging anything with your friend, watch them closely. The moment they begin to tell you something you are showing interest, that thing is bad, that thing is useless, that thing, my brother, that is the time, my sister, that is the time, you should meticulously pull back and review why they are condemning that thing. If you listen to them and you pull, you will never know what you are supposed to know. Honestly. And of course, there is no other insulty, indigenous Igbo people of Nnamdi Kanu. Indigenous Igbo, Biafra, Igbo people, unity beggars of Nnamdi Kanu. Drop your insult. I'll respond to you later. Fake doctors that know BP. The ones that study the heart. I greet you, Omori, from here. We continue from where we stop. Have a pleasant and a wonderful merriment. It's Christmas. I've not forgotten that. But I'm going to the farm. When I come, we start from there. Now they are not yabbing me. They are not yabbing me again. They are not telling me I have BP. I thought I was dead. I greet you, Festus. I thought I was dead. Now I'm no longer dead. In the Ushi. Go and find out the meaning.